YouTube, it's Lena, and I am late with my 50 Shades of Purple project pan update. Fortunately, I've had a bit going on in the past week. I have a sick Beals over here. She has been running a fever on and off the past couple of days. I took her to the vet. She's taking an antibiotic. So we're just trying to get rid of that. Right now she's doing alright, but you know, I've had to monitor her. Poor thing. She almost scared me half to death one night. I almost ran her to the emergency vet. But I eventually just got it to go down with a cold compress on her ears, which she hated. And I think she's starting to know the word cold compress because she just glared at me when I said it. Poor girl. Anyways, so I'm a little behind in filming. I mean, when am I not? I've always got something going on, but that's what's been going on with me lately. I have some empties in here, but I haven't been working on a ton of other products right now. I have a lot of stuff that I'm trying to use up in other project pans, or it's just stuff that's close to being empty in general, that I haven't been working on things in here too much, and anything to do with nails. I just haven't been painting my nails. But we'll get to that. First, I do have my Zoya nail polish remover. I only used it once, so there's not a new mark, but because it's like right underneath the mark I made last time, so. Next is my Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Serum. Here are my marks. I've honestly been really bad with my nighttime skincare as of late, which is not super like me, but and I'm breaking out because of it. But this is my nighttime serum, so it just hasn't been getting used a lot, which is unfortunate because I do like it. And the next thing that I've been using is actually an empty. It is my Pixi Skin Treats Overnight Retinol Oil. Now, I did start using this like way down my neck because I was just kind of getting sick of it. It's not my favorite retinol oil. I much prefer either the Strivectin one or the Sunday Riley Blue Luna Sleeping Oil or whatever it's called. Like, both of them have, this bothers me and it doesn't suck up as much product as I want. So I just started using more of it because also, like I said, it just doesn't work as well. So it went from 62.5 grams to 53 grams even. That's just the bottle. I did get it used up. I would probably be considered overusing it a bit, but at the same time, I mean, all of this area needs help too, so I don't see it as being that bad. It got used. I didn't like pour it down the sink or anything, so I guess that's what was really important. Next is actually another empty. I finished the other Alterna Caviar CC Cream for hair, which is good because I just cut my hair, as you can see, so. But last time it was here, and I managed to finish that up. So I finished both of these up that were in this project, which makes me happy. I do like them, but I don't believe Alterna is cruelty-free, so I would not seek that out again. Next are my shampoo and conditioner, which got a lot of progress this month. I don't know what happened. I guess I just washed my hair more. It is the Beauty and Planet Argan Oil and Lavender Shampoo and Conditioners. Here's where the shampoo is. And the conditioner is a little bit lower. I don't know how that happened, but it did. It always happens to me before too long. So these will be done next month more than likely. I will say, when I cut my hair short, especially when I have a lot of root peeking out that hasn't been, you know, overly processed to death. That's honestly why I cut a lot of my hair off, was just because it's like I was tired of staring at dry, dead ends. But it shows that it's dirty a lot quicker, and I do use dry shampoo on it a touch, but you know, I don't like using dry shampoo on top of dry shampoo on top of dry shampoo too many days in a row. I really only like to use it like once and then wash my hair. So let's see. Next is another empty. This is the Oblifica Sea Berry Hair Serum. It's actually a little sticky right here. Last time it was about right here. There is a hair of it left in the bottom, but it's certainly not enough for all of my hair, even short. That's way too little. I don't know if this did anything. Like, it's just a hair oil that you apply to your hair to, I assume, help with frizziness or something, which I do have a good bit of frizziness. But I don't know. Another thing that I wouldn't seek out again. I don't even know anything about that brand. It came in like, remember when the Amazon used to do like these luxury beauty boxes where they would stick a bunch of samples in a box for like 25 bucks? I don't think they do that anymore. I bought a couple of them and I think that came in one of them. Next is something that I just started working on. It's the Murad Hydro Dynamo Ultimate Moisturizer. I am actually working on another Murad moisturizer and another project pan, so I'm not using this a lot by any means. But I have, I don't know how well you can see that, started to dip in there on nights when I feel like I need a little bit more moisture. It went from 18.9 grams to 17.4, so I think that's the last non-makeup thing that I've been working on. I've went through already in the past couple of months 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 of the 26 beauty items, so I'm not sure how many more empties I'm going to get out of that after probably about next month, because next month I'll finish the Murad and the shampoo and conditioner more than likely. But after that, it's a lot of full sizes and stuff that I'm still not entirely sure what they do. And next is the 24 makeup items I got. And the first thing I have is actually another empty. I did finish the Tarte Shape Tape Pore and Prime Primer. This little doodad right here. Like, I got everything that I could really get off of it. What's left in there really isn't even a use. Its weight went from 11.7 grams to 10.5, so that is now done. Let's see, next is the Tristique All Over Highlighter. I have used it 2 more times, which is an overall usage of 8. Now I'm trying to use it up, so I've only got a couple of things in here where I have a numbers goal. But I will say it's starting to break off. Like, I don't really know what that is. I don't know if I'm just hitting it too hard with my brush. Or maybe I've actually, like a little bit of that has honestly broken off, but that just might be like I've used that up. That is where I put my brush every time I use it, so, you know, whatever. I have no idea how far down this goes. I used this in another project pan 25 times already, so it had a lot of usage on it. It actually changed weight this month. It went from 22.8 to 22.7. Not a lot by any means, but the last 3 months it's been the same weight, so it was nice for it to change. Next is my ColourPop Super Shock Cheek and Hippo. I have used it 2 times since last month with an overall usage of 8 as well, same. So this is what it looks like. I try to not just spread it out, like I try to use what's actually in there and not try to make the pan bigger, but sometimes it happens anyway, so I have to like mush it back down in there because it's still like really, really damp, I guess. Like, it's not dried out or anything, so it wants to move around a lot, but I can push it back really easily. Like, I used it today, so it's actually like a little out of sorts. But this is another thing that I do want to finish. I don't foresee it being a problem. Next, if I can move some stuff off of my eyeshadow palette here, I have some eyeshadows. I have the Urban Decay eyeshadow in Psychedelic Sister. I've only used this once today, which is kind of terrible, but I mean, I did use it. I just need, it's kind of conflicting what my pan that palette, honestly, is what's happening. Because I suppose I could probably wear that with gold eyeshadow and be fine, but just going with these like light purpley looks aren't really meshing well with that. Let's see, next is ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Mixtape, of which I have used once today. I'm wearing it in my crease. It looks basically the same. I don't think its weight changed either, not that I would be surprised if it didn't. Nope, 19.3 still, so yeah. The number of times I've used it in general appears to be 3, so I've got a long ways to go on it. Next is actually something that I just started using, so I got to pull something else in. It is the Maybelline Color Tattoo Crayon in Lilac Lust. Here is my paper progress. It's not a lot, but it's showing progress. So I've used it 3 times. It still has a ton of product left in it, so we got a ways to go. See, I was wearing other purple eyeshadows this month, which is why my cheek products have some progress on them, but my eyeshadows really don't. But I was still using like this with those other looks too. Next is the Ulta Glitter Cream Eyeshadow in Psych. I only wore it once, but I did remember to mark it from last time, so now it has like a mark in case it ever does move. I want to finish it, but we'll see if that happens. Next is the Urban Decay Eyeliner in Shock. Here is my minute paper progress. I used it today, so like I'm not surprised that it has no progress. Like, I'm a little surprised I didn't use this at least a couple of other times, but I guess it just wasn't on my mind. So, no real amount of progress there. Jeffree Star lipstick and Popsicle Dream. This is one of the things I want to use 20 times. I actually used it 3 times this month, giving me 7 uses in total. And I have used it a couple of times as a cheek color, like to give my Wet n Wild blush that I'll show in a minute a little more oomph, because they are basically the same color, so I think that will actually help me. I am wearing it both on my cheeks and my lips today, mixed in with another lip product, which is how I actually got 3 uses. But that did make me happy that I was like, okay, I don't necessarily have to mix it in with my lip each time I use it, which, I mean, I know that, but I just didn't think about it. Especially considering I have this in here, which I used it both as a transition shade today and as my blush, so it got an extra use. But it is the Wet n Wild Ombre Blush in a Purple Haze. I want to use it 20 times. This is what it looks like. I think the pan actually expanded because I used an eyeshadow brush today, so it was pretty targeted. And its weight, actually it did change. It went from 36.2 to 36.0, which, I mean, overall, it's lost 0.5 grams, which I think is pretty cool. Like I said, it's just a usage thing. I'm actually aiming to use this 5 times each in the next 2 months to get it rolled out so that I can focus on my Benefit blush and hopefully finish that damn thing this year. So, because I actually thought to use it in the crease today, hopefully I remember to do that more and can get this moved out quicker. And finally, did I miss anything? Nope. Finally, I have my Lorac Mega Pro 4 eyeshadow in Lavender. If I can find a picture, here's what it looked like last time. And I say that because this time I have hit pan. I hope you can see that. Now, this broke when I depotted it, which I'm not too surprised. But I used up all the stuff that broke. So I feel really good about hitting this pan. And I've used it 9 times since last time, so that leaves me 15 uses in total. I mean, these are Lorac shadows, and I not only use it, but I use it to completely set my eyelid and to blend out my crease, so each use counts, is actually using it quite a bit. So next month, like I said, I think I'll have the Murad and the shampoo and conditioner done. I really think that's it, unless I start wearing a crap ton more makeup than I have been in the past, which can always happen. Or some of the things like there's an IGK antisocial dry hair mask that I have no idea how to use it. If I can figure out how to use that and start working it in, maybe I can get some progress on it. Other than that, you're going to be seeing probably about the same stuff for a while. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!